Hey guys, it's Steph. Welcome back to the Cantina. Sorry, I again didn't put out a warning. I was going live, but I'm here now. I'm actually putting my tree up. Y'all want to see it? There it is. So, it's big. Finish putting the ornaments on it tomorrow. I'm gonna do at the library tonight. Take you on a tour of the house when it's all done. Watching the Phantom Menace. I just kind of want to do a live broadcast real quick because I'm a little bit annoyed. Let me explain why. Kathleen Kennedy apparently, according to rumors by undisclosed people, and I've been one of those people who've done that, I admit it freely, is staying on at Lucasfilm. Hey, Dave. And they know this how? Well, she optioned that racist Black Lives Nazis book, Blood and Bone. It was actually something that Fox had originally optioned, and she decided she wanted to do something with it. Okay? Wow. I had thought at the time, and I still kind of think so, that when she leaves, she's either taking it with her or she's going to be there as a producer, but she's not going to be running Lucasfilm. Here's a question. And of course, the story was on Pirates and Princesses from, again, a guy who goes by an anonymous name. Someone I've actually used and quoted because I thought he was legit. I'm not sure right now. That because Mandalorian is doing so well, she's gonna stay. She's got her name on it, and it was her thing. Dude, I got a question for you. Do you think anybody in Hollywood buys that shit? Do ya? Because in the second sentence is, everybody in Hollywood knows what a goddamn failure she is. So which is it? Either Mando's hers, or this is all bullshit. Which is bullshit? The fact that Hollywood knows she's a goddamn failure, or that, can we decide on this? So, and then of course, we've got idiots, Stig, running around screaming, "Ooh, if you watch Mandalorian, you help, you help, Kennedy renew her contract." How do you go from there to there, Stig? If Stig Johansson sees this, I want him to. All right? How to get from, we like Mandalorian, we like Dave Filoni, we like Jon Favreau, they'd be great to run the entire company. How the fuck do you get from there to thinking with your pea-sized brain and your fundamentalist idea on what makes a good Star Wars story? How do you get from there to you helped Kennedy renew her contract when not even the rumors are saying that? She can still be around Lucasfilm if she produces Blood and Bone. She doesn't have to be running it, okay? And it looks to me that they're not going to probably make Leslie Headland's movie or TV show. Why? Go to Clownfish TV. They're actually now talking about cutting back on TV shows because they can't open up Disneyland. They're not making any money. They're bleeding out. Okay? And we're not talking about Jurassic World. Okay? So, I don't know where people are getting the idea that Leslie Headland still has a show. Maybe in her imagination. We'll have to see. Okay? If you see a director tied to it, writers, etc., other writers, actors, cast. Okay, but let's go further. Did Itchy put a thing out about the casting call for, I guess, women for the Obi-Wan thing. So now everybody jumps to the conclusion that Kennedy is all part of Obi-Wan. How? What is what does she have to fucking do with Obi-Wan? All right. First off, it looks to me like Filoni and Favreau are the ones doing that. One. Second of all, just because you're casting some women in a movie or TV show doesn't make it mean it female centric. And Itchy knows that. When Andre Einhar at Midnight's Edge says, take a healthy dose of sodium, fucking take a healthy dose of sodium. Okay? You got one rumor from World Walt Disney World Magic Pro, whatever. If she is, she's doing yoga poses on her desk. She's not allowed to go anywhere near Star Wars anymore. At least if the Favreau and Filoni thing. I mean, they're on their own. As far as I'm concerned, they're still resetting the sequel trilogy. I'm going to give you the spoiler. I'm going to give you the spoiler full review of Mando. First scenes are your city. It's basically held prisoner by somebody called the Magistrate, and she is a cunt, by the way. She is facing off with Ahsoka Tano. You're seeing these guys out there, they're shooting at something, they can't see it, and all of a sudden you see the white lightsabers. Ahsoka. Rosario Dawson did a really, really good job. In fact, when she talked about what she saw fear and anger due to the very best of the Jedi, she's talking about Anakin, there was raw emotion there. And it was visceral. It was beautiful. Okay, so then we get Mando. He lands. He goes into town. He meets the magistrate. She offers him a staff of Beskar if he goes out and kills Ahsoka. He's like, look, I'm looking for a Jedi. This is great. I'll just go find her. So he finds her. She is introduced to Baby Yoda, aka Gorgu. His name is Gorgu. He told Ahsoka. We find out that Baby Yoda, call back to the prequels, was at the Jedi Academy in the temple when Anakin and the clones went in and killed everybody. And he was spirited away, and he's been on the run, and there's a very dark part of him. So he's not Yoda, even though I was kind of hoped he was. And because she knows what hatred and fear and all of that did to Anakin, she won't train him. So they talk a little bit more, but at the end they save the village. First true gunfight ever in Star Wars. Michael Biehn versus Mando, and it's the same. I wanted to see a gunfight between Han Solo and Boba Fett. I really, really do. It was a Western goddamn gunfight. It was awesome. So we got that going, all right. And then at the end, she tells Mando, Din Djarin, to go to Tythal, go to the temple in Tythal, which is a callback to the Old Republic, and then take him up the mountain, take the baby, take Gorgo up the mountain to the seer stone, and if he reaches out through the Force, maybe one of the Jedi left will find him. Will come searching for him. Now, there are plenty of Jedi I can think of that are left, but the only weak part of the story is that everybody knows who Luke Skywalker is. Why didn't he just take him to Luke? All right. Now, there's also the mention of another EU Rebels character, Grand Admiral Thrawn. So I say the possibilities of a civil war going on between Moff Gideon and Thrawn, because it looks to me like Moff Gideon's off on his own, partying like a rock star. I see the possibilities of either Ezra eventually showing up. I don't know, Austin. I don't think they are going to remake them. I think they're going to just pretend they didn't happen, okay? Where did you get the remaking thing? Idiot. God. No one's ever said they were going to remake them. They might actually remake them with George's ideas. But here's the deal. Anyway, so all right, so we got that. We've got a throwback to the Old Republic with Tythal and the Temple. We've got Grand Admiral Thrawn. We've got Ahsoka. Now, who's the Jedi that could show up? We've heard rumors that they're casting Ezra Bridger. I don't want Ezra. What if at the very end, the Jedi that's been traveling around trying to find Din is Luke Skywalker? Because there's a rumor Luke is going to show up somewhere, somehow. De-aged. I think that they could remake them and do either George's own thing, maybe just do a digital animation and do the Heir to the Empire. There's room right now for Heir to the Empire, Grand Admiral Thrawn, to be in there. And, when Doomcock I love Doomcock, but calm the hell down, was freaking out about the bodies in the lab there in last episode, I'm like, because there were never any clones in the EU. Dark Empire, remember all that? It looks to me like Moff Gideon is the one who really wants Baby Yoda. I don't think Admiral Thrawn has anything to do with it. That's just me. But I don't know, we'll have to see. Gorgu is a very interesting, now far deeper character than Rey ever was. And they allude to training. They allude to learning how to be a Jedi is a very hard thing to take on. And it's fantastic. But anyway, I gotta go. Phone is dying. I gotta hook it up. And I don't know, Trela. I don't know. Maybe they'll turn him into a gay guy. We're talking about Filoni and Favreau, okay? God. Anyway, I'm not really in the mood. People go to Doomcock, they run to Itchy, they go to Clownfish TV, they go to Minute's Edge and freak out. But I'm going to go back to what I said before. 3 weeks ago, Kennedy was out. Now she's back. How does this happen? Which is true. All right? They don't know what's true. They don't know themselves what's true. See? So anyway, this is Steph. I gotta go. I'll talk to y'all later. See you around.